Hey guys, so I went to the dollar store and I found these brushes. They're a pretty big deal a couple years ago, and they finally had them at the dollar store. There's a foundation brush, a contour brush, and an eyeshadow brush. And I've always been curious to try these out, and I saw them at the dollar store, the Sassy and Chic brand. And so we're gonna give them a go, see how they are. They do kind of look a bit cheap, which they're $1, so I don't expect them to be like super great quality. But it kind of looks like they're missing bristles. The handle's just plastic. It looks like they're just super glued in there too. I'm not quite sure how you use the eyeshadow brush. That looks kind of funky to me. So using this was kind of fun. It felt like you were like rolling your makeup on your face. So definitely the fun and creative factor is there. I don't know if I necessarily say that this is worth $1. The handle is just a piece of plastic. Some of the hairs, you can tell it's not that great of quality. I think that maybe if you did splurge a little bit and got the actual true name brand set, I think that that would be actually a pretty good investment. I did like the idea of just kind of rolling on the foundation. This just didn't do that great of a job, and it would leave little fibers in my foundation as I use this, but I like the idea of it. I think it's a great idea. I just don't know if I necessarily spend the $1 on this. I'm going to next use the contour to actually contour and see how it feels. I think it'll actually be really good because it'll be very precise, because these are kind of domed up in the middle to where they're higher, and so you would be able to actually make a straight line, and then I would go in with my beauty blender and just kind of blend it out. I did have to kind of blend the foundation. It did leave some lines that wouldn't quite like work in the foundation, especially if I went to try to double up on the foundation, kind of create more coverage. So far that's my thoughts on it. So I'm gonna go into my eyes, lips, and face palette and use the contour. And I do kind of a light contour. I just don't feel like it's actually doing anything. I'm gonna go in a slightly darker shade. There we go. I guess I just needed a darker shade to actually be able to see it. Oh my gosh, hopefully it's not too dark. Look like I have dirt on my face. And I don't know how this was going to look on the side of my nose because I feel like it's going to be a bit too I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try. I think I actually might use the eyeshadow just because of how thin it is compared to this one, because I want to do a nice thin line on my nose. So that's actually what I'm going to use the eyeshadow one for. And I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to go in the slightly darker shade and hopefully it's not bad. Okay, that actually wasn't terrible. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I actually made like quite a nice line. I'll just blend it out. So it doesn't look so harsh. Okay, this one, contouring of the nose, perfect. I'm going to be using this one again. Foundation, I don't know. And I don't know how you would even use this for eyeshadow. Maybe the crease? Is that what you're supposed to use it for? It's a crease eyeshadow brush? Because it doesn't say on the packaging, it just says eyeshadow. I don't know. The contour, fine for like the cheek. And then this one. So I definitely use this for like contouring stuff. So I'm definitely going to use those again. I don't think I'm going to use the foundation one. I like the idea. I think the whole rolling on the face, that's actually like a lot of fun. I think that's cool. I just don't know if I'm going to personally use that. And I don't know if I'll really spend the money to get the whole set. I just don't know if I'd use them 100%. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then we will really think about what I think on that and my final thoughts. Alrighty, so this is the final look. Flick of gold fit for a pirate. Since we're getting close to Halloween, I always have to wear my pirate shirt because it's like my favorite shirt ever. So this is the final results of using the foundation, the contour, and the eyeshadow like brush roller things. They were really popular about 2 years ago is when they first came on the scene, and people fell in love with them, love them. They're different, they're interesting. It's a new kind of makeup technology that no one's used before. And then, of course, came the Beauty Blender. And we've always used brushes in makeup. And so to have something kind of like these was like a really big deal. I do feel like the foundation brush is, it's okay. I could take or leave it. I will probably continue to use my Beauty Blender for my foundation. The contour one I will use for my cheek contour, and then the eyeshadow one, I actually loved that for contouring my nose. It was like perfect. It's thin enough to get an exact line. It's thick bristles, enough bristles to actually create the line. I have been using like an eyeshadow brush to actually do my contour line. So this actually is like going to be a step up. I feel like it really, you could actually see the contour even with me blending it out. So I feel like it's perfect the way that it is. So I will definitely be using these two brushes again. This one, not so much. I will keep it in my repertoire just in case I find something else, a different use for it, because I'm not such a stickler that I have to use something for the purpose that they claim that it's for, I will use anything for anything. If it makes it easier or better, I will use it that way. So those are my final thoughts on the Sassy and Chic kind of like paddle brushes, I guess, whatever they're called. But as always, it's up to you guys what you guys think. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Subscriber shout out is down below. If you want to become the next subscriber shout out, click subscribe and join the Panda family, and you might be the next subscriber shout out displayed below. Remember, I love every single one of you. I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.